The United Kingdom allows anyone to come to their country to work without any job offer from an employer. If you follow the pathway explained diligently in this video, you can live and work for up to 5 solid years in the United Kingdom without a job offer. In fact, if you want to stay longer, there is no limit on how long you can stay, because you can easily extend your stay to another 5 years, making it 10 years, and keep extending if you please. Moreover, you can obtain an indefinite leave to remain, allowing you to settle in the UK after 3 or 5 years, depending on which field you work in and how you apply. Remember, you don't need a job offer. The indefinite leave you will receive grants you the right to live, work, and study in the United Kingdom for as long as you like, and you can also apply for benefits if you're eligible. As a result of these tremendous benefits, we will explore 1. The nature of this visa and its wholesome benefits. 2. How you can become eligible to apply for this offer brought to you by the United Kingdom so you can pack your bags and start coming to the United Kingdom immediately. 3. The documents required for this visa. 4. The cost of the visa. 5. How you can apply for this visa now and how Career Edu can fully support you. Welcome to Career Hairdo, and the topic, settle in the United Kingdom without any job offer. Let's start by discussing the nature of this visa. It is called the Global Talent Visa. If at the time of watching this video, you are at least 18 years old, you can apply for this visa. Additionally, this visa automatically allows you to work in the United Kingdom if you are a leader or potential leader in over 20 fields, broadly divided into 3 major categories. First, academia or research. Second, arts and culture. And third, digital technology. In the academia or research category, you should be a potential leader in disciplines such as science, medicine, engineering, humanities, and even social sciences. Any of these are accepted. For the arts and culture category, your leadership can encompass various forms, including dance, literature, music, theater, visual arts, architecture, fashion design, film and television, including animation, post-production, and visual effects, and more. We will provide a full list of eligible categories in the video description. Finally, in the digital technology category, leadership in financial technology, fintech, gaming, cybersecurity, and artificial intelligence are acceptable. Let's examine the benefits of this visa. For my fellow Nigerians, please consider obtaining this visa, as it presents the most easy path to settling in the UK for a lifetime. To begin, the UK government grants you the autonomy to select the duration of your visa, up to 5 years because you are special. Second, you have the freedom to work as an employee, be self-employed, or serve as a company director. Third, you can change or cease your employment without the need to inform the Home Office. It falls outside their purview. Fourth, you have the option to bring your partner and children as dependents with you. Fifth, there are no language or minimum salary eligibility requirements at all to obtain this visa. The sweet part is, if you want to stay longer in the UK, you can renew your visa as many times as you like, if you meet the eligibility criteria for extending your stay. In fact, you can apply to settle permanently in the UK, also known as indefinite leave to remain, if you have lived in the UK for 3 or 5 years and meet the other eligibility requirements. Regarding obtaining indefinite leave to remain in the UK, for the academic category, if you've lived in the UK for 3 years and meet the other eligibility requirements, you can apply for indefinite leave to remain. While for the digital technology and arts and culture category, you can also apply to settle permanently in the UK after 3 years, if you're applying as a leader, and 5 years if you're applying as a potential leader. Let's now discuss how you can become eligible for this visa. The eligibility criteria are divided into 3 categories, namely based on sectors. We will begin with the digital technology sector. First, for the digital technology sector, you do not need a job offer to obtain the visa. All you need are skills and expertise in technology or business. For instance, if you are an experienced app developer, data scientist, UI UX designer, game developer, or an experienced product manager, solution sales expert, you qualify. There are over 25 eligible roles, which we will provide in the video description. So, don't worry if we didn't mention yours. Second, for research and academia, you may be eligible if you have any of the following. 1. An eligible job offer as an academic or researcher. 2. An individual fellowship. 3. A research grant approved by UK Research and Innovation, UKRI. 4. An eligible award. Third, to be eligible for arts and culture, the eligibility is divided into 3 categories, namely, first, combined arts, dance, literature, music, theatre, or visual arts. Second, architecture. And third, fashion design. Now let's examine the eligibility criteria for combined arts, dance, literature, music, theatre, or visual arts. Here, your eligibility is determined by the following criteria. First, you need to be producing work that is published or performed internationally and judged by Arts Council England to be outstanding. Second, you must also demonstrate that people have engaged with your work. This engagement can include appearances, performances, publications, and exhibitions. The work can be individual or collaborative, and you can include examples where you contributed to a group's work without being a member. If you are applying as a leader, you need to prove that you have been active in your field for the last 5 years. You should have a substantial record of work in at least 2 countries, with one of them possibly being your country of residence. But if you are applying as a potential leader, you're likely to be earlier in your career, usually with less than 5 years of experience. You need to prove you have a developing record of work in at least 2 countries, one of which can be your country of residence. Second, for the architecture category, still under arts and culture, you need to first, have worked regularly in the field for the last 5 years. Second, be producing work that is published internationally and that RIBA judges to be outstanding. Third, prove that your work is well known in at least 2 countries if you're applying as a leader. Let's now talk about the eligibility criteria for the fashion design category, still under arts and culture. First, you need to have been working regularly in your field for the last 5 years. Second, if you're applying as a leader, you must be producing work that is sold or exhibited internationally on catwalk exhibitions, and the British Fashion Council judges to be outstanding. Also, the work is well known in at least 2 countries. If you're applying as a potential leader, under this category, you must be producing work which is sold or exhibited internationally recognized by leading figures in the fashion industry. Let's talk about the documents required for this visa. First, a valid passport or other document that shows your identity and nationality. Second, your tuberculosis test results, if you're from a country where you have to take the test. Nigeria is among. Third, if you've had an award or scholarship to study in the UK in the last year, you'll also need written permission to apply from the agency or government that granted it. If your documents are not in English or Welsh, you'll also need to provide a certified translation. Fourth, if you've won an eligible award, the Home Office will look at publicly available information, such as the award organization's website, to confirm that you've won. You'll only be asked for evidence of your win if they cannot find this. How do you apply for this visa? To obtain a global talent visa, you need to apply for an endorsement to prove you are a leader or a potential leader in your field, in addition to the visa application itself. You do not need to apply for an endorsement if you've won an eligible award. In such cases, you can apply for the visa directly. To qualify for an endorsement, you must demonstrate that you are a leader or potential leader in your field. The Home Office will forward your application to be reviewed by a UK organisation endorsing body with expertise in your field. The application process will vary based on the specific eligibility criteria we discussed for each field. Let's talk about the time frame. You will get your endorsement decision after applying for it. For the Leader in Art and Culture category, after applying for your endorsement, you will get your decision within 8 weeks. For the Research and Academic category, you will get your decision within 2 to 5 weeks. And for the Digital Technology, you will get your decision within 5 to 8 weeks. But if your application is fast track, you'll get a decision in 3 weeks after getting this endorsement, or you can prove you have the required award. It's time to apply for this visa. If you are outside the UK, you will need to apply online through this link on the screen. The link is also attached to the description of this video. Also, make sure you have all your documents ready. As part of your application, you'll need to prove your identity. You'll either have your fingerprints and photograph taken at a visa application center. This is to get a biometric residence permit. Once you are done, you'll usually get a decision on your visa within 3 weeks. What's the cost of the visa? It costs £623 to apply. If you're applying based on an endorsement, you'll pay the £623 in 2 parts, £456 when you apply for the endorsement, £167 when you apply for the visa itself. But if you're applying based on an eligible award, you'll pay the full £623 when you apply for the visa. If you're including your partner or children in your application, they'll each need to pay £623. You'll also have to pay the healthcare surcharge as part of your application. This is usually £624 per year for each person applying. At this point, how can Career Hairdo help you in this pathway? With our solid experience, we will. 1. Check if you qualify for this pathway using all parameters. 2. Help you apply for an endorsement. 3. Help with the visa application. 4. We will also support you with your flight bookings. Interested individuals for this service should please click on the link in the description below to show interest. Should you have any questions on this, please leave a comment below. With that, we have come to the end of another insightful video. If you haven't already, we all at Career Edu urge you to please subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll stay connected and never miss out on our latest content. Don't forget to turn on the bell notification icon to receive timely updates whenever we release a new video. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to continuing this journey together. Please share this video